Let me be clear. There's a monster. Flashing lights, sound of a jackpot. It promises you the world. It tells you your problems will disappear with one lucky break. I know this monster well. It whispered in my ear for years. Smarter than the odds. I had a system. The only system in gambling is designed to take everything you have. It doesn't care about your family. It doesn't care about your future. It only cares about feeding itself. You are the meal. The first time you win big, that feeling. Not just about money. A shot of adrenaline. You feel powerful, invincible, like you've unlocked a secret. I remember that high, my heart pounding. I felt like a king. The world full of possibilities. Every bill felt like a trophy, proof I was a winner. But that feeling is a lie. The bait on a hook. It sinks deep. That initial victory rewires your brain. You start to believe this is the answer. Hard work, saving, that's for suckers. This is the fast track. The track only goes one way. Down. You start small. Wins make you bolder. Losses? They make you angry. It was a fluke, a near miss. You were so close. The next one will be the one. You're not addicted. You're invested. The thrill isn't about winning anymore. It's about the action. The anticipation is the drug. Outside the casino, outside the app, the world starts to fade. Responsibilities become annoyances. Loved ones become obstacles, shrinking to a screen or green felt. That's not living. That's a prison you build for yourself. Every gambler knows the feeling of chasing losses. It's a cold, desperate panic. You lose 100, so you bet 200. Then you lose that. The math gets bigger, but the logic stays the same. For me, the turning point wasn't a single dramatic event. It was a moment of quiet, soul-crushing emptiness. Not just money. I had lost trust. I had lost relationships. I had lost my self-respect. I was sitting in my car, and I had nothing left to bet. My bank account was a zero. My pockets were empty. The last of my savings, the money I had promised my family was for an emergency, was gone, vanished into the digital ether of an online betting site. In that moment, the fantasy shattered. There was no one more win coming to save me. There was no lucky break on the horizon. There was only the cold, hard, brutal truth. I had failed. I had thrown away everything good in my life for the sake of a feeling. A temporary high that left me with nothing but this hollow ache in my chest. The urge to chase was finally gone, replaced by a profound and terrifying clarity. I saw the wreckage around me, and I knew I was the one who had swung the sledgehammer. That's what rock bottom feels like. It's not about the money. It's the realization that you have become a person you despise. It's understanding that you are the source of your own misery and the pain of those around you. I had to make a choice. I could let this emptiness consume me, or I could face the monster and decide it would not take one more second of my life. I chose to fight. It wasn't a heroic decision. It was the desperate act of a man who had absolutely nothing left to lose. Let's be real about what comes next. I am still, to this day, digging myself out of the hole I created. I live with the consequences of my actions every single day. My life is small now. No fancy dinners, no new gadgets, no vacations. Every dollar is counted. Every purchase is scrutinized. I work a simple job. The paycheck is gone before it even has a chance to settle. It goes to paying off debts that feel like they will never end. This new life is difficult. It's humbling. But this quiet, difficult life is infinitely better. I have peace now. It's a fragile peace I have to work to protect every single day. So I'm telling you right now, look at your life. Look at the people you love. Is any of that worth risking for a bet? The jackpot is a myth. Don't learn this lesson the hard way.